What is up, comic friends and family? Welcome to the Legion of Comics. I'm Mark. This is Monkey. And today we're going to be taking a look at next week's new comic book day list, specifically which ones are making it to my pool list, the guaranteed ones that I'm looking forward to reading. If you want to see what's on that list and some stuff that you might not want to miss out on, don't go anywhere. Check this out. I'd like to give a shout out to the channel's sponsor, big time sponsoring the channel is the monthly Legion Loot giveaway for all the channel members. If you did not see what's included in this month's Legion Loot, go back to last Monday. I posted a video. It's a huge one celebrating Superman this month in a big way. This is an awesome box. Hit that channel membership join button down below next to the subscribe button to get in on the action. And if you need anything cleaner press, hit up my friend Justin on Instagram. He can take care of you for as little as $10 a book, submit to CGC or CBCS for you. And if you use the promo code We Are Legion, you can take advantage of the buy two, get one free offer that he's running. All right, so there's some really cool books coming out. It's a light week, though. I've got 7 books on the list, and one of them is just a cover buy from a pre-order. So there are some really big ones that I am looking forward to. So I couldn't do this by myself. I had to get Monkey here to help me out. You excited, Monk? All right, who's up first? So first up, we got, who is that? Who is that? Perfect. That's right. It's Batman. So we have Detective Comics annual for 2022, and this is, of course, is written by Ram V. And we're supposed to be taking a look at the character Gale, who's the werewolf member of the family for the Orgums or the Arkhams. And this is taking place in the 1700s in what will become Gotham, which is the Arkham's land back in the day. And there is a plot twist of this. There is a Dark Knight lost in time who Gale runs into and has interactions with. Will it be Bruce? I don't know. All I know is this whole story with the Orgums and reclaiming their birthright is just amazing. I'm excited with all these characters and these mysterious power sets that they have. So I think this is cool that we're getting to dive into Gale. Yes, ma'am.
Can get Batman away?
You want me to get Batman away? All right. Well, let's move on to Justice Society of America, issue number 1 from Jeff Johns is coming out here. There you go. Is that better? Get doggy. So this is the third book that Jeff Johns has done now in the return of the JSA. They did the new Golden Era one-shot, which was an 80-page spectacular. They kind of introduced us to all the land work, you know, like where everyone is, and introduced us to the mystery of the plot and everything. We had Stargirl and the Lost Children drop 2 weeks ago so that we see what's going on that side of the stuff. But over here, we're getting the Huntress story that they teased and set up in that Golden Era one-shot, and that mysterious character who's kind of been watching from afar of Huntress, as well as crossing all of time and space and murdering JSA members from all over the place. So they're getting together a new team with obviously familiar faces, as well as Huntress hopefully leading the team here because she's really close to this mystery and everything. And they're also saying that there is a mysterious entity that's coming to warn them of the impending danger. So there's a lot to be excited for here. He is really teasing and connecting some major story that he's done in the past few years. So I am so on board for all this. I am pumped. Are you pumped? Exactly. Moving right along. Who do we got here? Who's that? Exactly. It's Superman. So we got Superman Kalel Returns Special. This is a one-shot right here. So what this book is supposed to be doing, it's having a big list of creators on it and creatives, as well as Dan Moore doing that gorgeous A cover. And we're going to be going back and taking a look at Clark's return from Warworld when he returns and catches up with the Justice Society or the Justice League, Jimmy Olsen, even Lex Luthor, as well as they're going to be giving us a story that we get to see the moments right before Pariah snatched him up in the Dark Crisis event. So it's kind of just going to be catching up on some of like the what's with the Supermans in the event of him returning. So I'm definitely excited for this. It is definitely a huge year for Superman. So much great stuff going on. The whole Super family really expanding. So many new titles dropping, big events happening. And we're still pushing on to the road to 1050 for Action Comics. That's a big, spectacular event they're celebrating and kind of kicking off the next era of Superman from there with a new format and everything. So you don't want to miss this stuff. Like, get in where you fit in, but get in now kind of thing. And next up, I'm kind of excited for this one. We have a Marvel title. Who is that? Exactly. It's the Incredible Hulk. We went through all of these beforehand, and she named all of them. Now she's acting all sketch because it's, I guess, because it's recording. But this is a brand new series by somebody. Pack is writing it. I want to be excited for this. I'm trying to be excited for this. I'm going to be excited for this. But it takes place 1,000 years in the future, where a green-skinned woman goes back to Sakaar, and she's looking for Scar to help her find somebody. This, that, and third. And who's she going to find? Which Hulk will she run into? Scar, or the World Breaker himself. So it's called Planet Hulk, World Breaker. Not sure how many issues it's going to run, but I don't know. It's Hulk. I'm getting it. Hope it's good. I'm looking forward to it until I'm not,
Daddy,
Yes, ma'am.
Why don't
What is it?
What is it?
Is that better?
What was it?
I don't know. But you know what I do know? That next week, Wildstorm 30th anniversary is coming out. What? 30 years already? Wildstorm? Wow. Jim Lee set off to Image Comics and created the Wildstorm universe, but when he went to work for DC years later, he brought them with him, and we have just got the good return of them. We had Wildstorm #1 drop 2 weeks ago, and man, it was fun. I think it was something Rosenbaum or Rosenberg wrote it. It was a blast. It was like just pouring adrenaline straight on your brain. It was intense. It was super fun though. It was really fun. I'm excited to get into it and kind of see what they do with the Wildstorm and the DC core universe, because they played with their origin really heavily and didn't give us a straight up origin of how they got to DC. We know from past continuity they did the Captain Atom Armageddon storyline, where the events of that book kind of merged the universes, but they didn't give us anything in modern time of why they're there. So I'm wondering if they're going to do that. But what this book specifically is going to do is kind of celebrate 30 years of Wildstorm by reprinting some of the stuff that was featured in the 25th anniversary hardcover, as well as give us some new story as well in the current DC core universe. So I'm expecting this to be an anthology title, but that cover right there with Zealot and Grifter on it, gotta have it. I'm excited for the Wildstorm stuff. I was a kid when it was hitting shelves as Image. I wasn't reading monthly Wildstorm stuff like that. I did watch the some of the stuff growing up, like Wildcats TV show and all that. So I'm excited to dive into this. And then next up, this is the cover by that I was talking about. It's called Plush, issue #1. It's about furries killing people and cannibalizing. It sounds crazy. It's a John Jang variant. Be honest with you, it's probably the weakest one I've ever seen him do. Like, I'm a completionist at this point for his covers, and this is the first time that I honestly don't think I was excited for one. I know it's homaging something. I don't remember what, some creepy furry cartoon thing on YouTube or something. But yeah, just don't get it out of my wheelhouse completely. Next up, and the last one of the week, I would not be getting this book. I would completely skip this 6-issue limited series if it hadn't been for two things. One, my man Flo from the Bada Boom podcast has just interviewed the writer of this book, Josh Trujillo, and it'll be popping up on an interview on the Bada Boom podcast. That's #1. And #2, this is a tiny release week. I'll have you know, I was excited for this Blue Beetle title when they announced it, and then they released this ridiculous cover. Look at that. Look at it. Who okays this stuff? Who gave this the green light? Who gave this a pass? If you drew this, you should be ashamed of yourself. This story better be fire. Better be fire. 6 issues. Looking at this. Better be fire. That's all I got to say. And that's going to be it for the books that I'm picking up this week that are guaranteed on my read list. But if you want to know what my top pick for this week is going to be and why, be sure to check out the Comic Vets channel. Every Sunday, he posts a video where him and I both give one book that we think is going to be exceptional going into next week and tell you why we think you should consider picking it up. He's also creeping oh so close to that 900 subscriber milestone. So if you haven't gone over there and given him a subscribe, go ahead and run over there, do that, hit that button. And stick around for some content. If you like what you are seeing, let them know. Let them know. And also a big shout out to the Augusta Book Exchange. They are the keepers of my comics, the guardians of my pool box. Make sure everything I'm looking for is always right there every week. Absolutely love these people. Paul and Donna are the absolute best. So if you're ever in the area, be sure to pop in and tell them hello. And drop a comment down below. Let me know what you're looking forward to. I know my list leans very DC heavy. So be sure if you're picking up other titles and stuff, let me know about them, because I can't keep up with everything, and I just follow my heart. That's all I can do. So until next time, guys, as always, I'm Mark, but we are Legion.